I'm Lynn Prowse-Bishop and this is the Virtual Business Show. Thanks for tuning in. Today I want to talk about something that often gets wrapped up in buzzwords and boardroom jargon. But I want to strip it back and talk about what it really means for us, the small business owners, solopreneurs and everyday service providers who are just trying to do the right thing without a PR team or a massive budget. What is it? Corporate responsibility. Corporate responsibility isn't just for the big players. It's about doing business in a way that contributes, not just to our bottom line, but to the world we live in. And no, it doesn't have to mean grand gestures or headline-grabbing donations. Sometimes it's the quiet, behind-the-scenes decisions that count the most. So let's unpack this, what corporate responsibility actually is, how it applies to us, and some really simple ways that you can start giving back in your own business without expecting a standing ovation. Let's start with the definition. What is corporate responsibility? It's also known as corporate social responsibility or CSR. Well, according to Investopedia, it is a business model by which companies make a concerted effort to operate in ways that enhance rather than degrade society and the environment. It includes 4 categories: environmental impacts, ethical responsibility, philanthropic endeavours, and financial responsibilities. So if we look at each of these 4 and define them, environmental responsibility means simply preserving the environment by reducing pollution and emissions, recycling, or replenishing natural resources like trees. Ethical responsibility includes acting fairly, so treating customers the same regardless of age, race, culture, or sexual orientation, equitable pay and benefits for employees, and transparency for investors. Philanthropic responsibility means the business contributes to society via donations to charities, sponsorships, or supporting employee endeavours. And financial responsibility includes investing in programs, donations or research that encourages sustainability, diverse workforces or social awareness, or environmental initiatives. According to the Harvard Business School, there are various examples of what socially responsible means from organisation to organisation. Firms are often guided by a concept known as the triple bottom line, which dictates that a business should be committed to measuring its social and environmental impact, sustainability efforts, and profits. The adage profit, people, planet, known as the 3 Ps, is often used to summarise the driving force behind the concept. Now, in the interest of keeping this simple and relevant for small business or solopreneurs, for me, it simply means giving back, and giving back without any desire for praise or thanks. So here are my examples and ideas of how you might give back. Let's say you're a business with a pretty big carbon footprint, or even a not so big one. Any business running fleet motor vehicles or whose staff do a lot of travel or who have sales staff on the road would fall into this category. Any business running computer equipment would too. That covers just about everybody, and we all use power. International companies have been purchasing areas of land in Australia for some time now where they offset their carbon by planting trees. Why here? Because they don't have space in their own country. If you Google offset carbon with tree planting, you'll find some places where you can donate to plant a tree. The Foundation for National Parks and Wildlife and Carbon Positive Australia are 2 places that you can try, and I'll include the links in the show notes. When you're looking to upgrade your computer equipment or other tech, make sure that you recycle your old hardware. I've mentioned this in another show. The National Television and Computer Recycling Scheme is a free national recycling scheme for computers which accepts monitors, laptops, keyboards, computer mice, printers, scanners, webcams, computer cables, chargers, hard drives, and motherboards. If you work from home, check out Recycling Near You, and I'll include the link. For larger businesses, there are 4 organisations that recycle televisions, computers, and accessories under the scheme. They are found at businessrecycling.com.au, and I'll include that link for more information. If your staff travel, you might consider the carbon offset that you can add to your ticket. Talk to your electricity provider about green options. Many retailers have green power products. Green Power is a scheme accredited by the federal government that helps you support renewable energy generation. There can be a higher cost for its supply though, so bear that in mind. Greenpeace have put out the Green Electricity Guide, which ranks energy providers based on their environmental credentials. I'll also include a link in the show notes to that for anyone who's interested in having a look. Corporate responsibility doesn't have to just include environmental actions. As mentioned, it also includes philanthropic efforts. This simply means things like sponsorship. Throughout my years in business, I've made a point of sponsoring 1 or 2 local charities each year. Usually they're a not-for-profit community group or a kids' sports team. In the past, I've sponsored the Queensland Celtic Council, Surf Lifesaving, PCYC, and this year I'm looking at the local theatre group and also the Buddrum War Memorial Community Association. This doesn't mean I have oodles of money to spare, and I'm not looking to get any business from it. I do it because I think it's important that business owners give something back to the community that they live in, especially if your clients come from that community. Don't do it for kudos, because you won't always get them. I remember once when I had just started my business, I heard of a local daycare centre who had their Christmas party savings of $400 stolen by some local kids during the holidays. These little children had worked so hard to raise the money and it was a heartbreaking theft. I contacted them and donated the $400 back. I remember they wanted to make a big fuss about it, got the local paper to write an article. That's not why I did it. But the reporter, when he arrived, said to me, "So you're the moneybags who gave the money back?" I said to him, "On the contrary, I'm the business owner who felt that these kids deserved something better. And if only 10 local businesses had given $40 each, the result would have been the same. But they didn't. So I did." Too often business owners feel that donations or sponsorship are a marketing tool. They won't do it if there's nothing in it for them. But I've always found that what goes around comes around. What you put out, you get back. And I don't know, maybe that's one reason why this small business has been around for over 25 years. So there you have it, corporate responsibility in real terms. It's not about perfection or massive gestures. It's about doing what you can with what you've got from where you are. Whether it's planting a few trees, choosing greener electricity, or quietly supporting your local sports team, it all adds up. And just maybe that ripple effect is how we change the world, one thoughtful business decision at a time. Thanks for tuning in. If this resonated with you, I'd love for you to share it with another small business owner who's trying to make a difference too. Or share with me what it is that you do to make your corner of the world a little better. Until next time, stay kind, stay ethical, and keep showing up for your community. I'm Lynn Prowse-Bishop. Thanks so much for listening.